episode for this week to check out the weight loss and everything that's been going on. So quite stoked with that. Let's get into it and break it down. So far, as you can see here, during the period of time, I've went from 22% down to 13.45% over a 6-week period. My weight has dropped from about 124. Before that, though, it was a little bit less because I think the 6 week was about 123 point thing. So it ends up being 2 kilos lost over that 6-week period. So quite excited about that. There's not much to say on that. As you can see, these are the percentages and that's how it goes. Let's get into the calorie side of things and what I did and what I changed. So like I explained, you guys don't know exactly what I'm eating. I'm eating very similar to what I was eating in the past. The only difference is this week I dropped the salmon because I wanted a little bit more less calories, and I dropped the mince, so there's no more mince. I just went straight steak for now. I will swap that out because eating meat all the time like that is not as beneficial for me for weight loss because it sits in the stomach and rots for a little bit, but that's okay. It's fine for now. I've got a little bit of time before I'm planning on finishing up my transformation. I've yet to decide if I'm pushing through more, if I'm going to go like an extra 4 weeks. As I get a little bit leaner, I'll let you guys know, but so far the date of finishing up is the 1st of September. That I was planning on stopping my cut and then show you the results from before and after. It's a big transformation in between that time. I've got a beer belly and boobs, and yeah, so hopefully, I can show that to you guys, but if not, I will hold that off for a little bit if I decide to do that. Like I said, so I swapped that around. I didn't really change too much more. This week, I think I will do maybe 1 or 2 changes, but I'll discuss that coming up in the next week's episode if my weight does what it has been doing. For some reason, I just started to shoot up in weight again. Like I said, my body does this. It adjusts and gets used to the calories that it is getting if I don't mess with them. It's just the way it is for me. Anyway, I thought I was at that point where I could just gradually shave a little bit off, but we'll see. If I shave a bit off, then it comes down. That's just my new norm of my output. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, so as we've got here, so yeah, this is like I said, so we're at week 9, counting down to that date that I said of the September. We're only got 9 weeks to go. The cardio has been good, but this week over about 2 days ago, I slightly pulled my back. I don't know, I was sleeping in bed and it pulled, so I haven't been able to do cardio for 2 days. So that could be the reason why my weight has spiked up, because my body's used to doing that bigger amount of cardio. So that means my resting output is less, so that means I'm not utilizing all them calories, and that could be simply what was happening. And so like I said, I think reducing calories and messing with that, I'll play with that this week if I can't get back into cardio more, because my lower back has been quite sore. It hasn't been that good. But yeah, so that's pretty excited for all that. I'm debating. So this is this week's thumbnail that I'll put out for you guys. The episode will be released on Monday. I am debating, I'm in talks, with bringing a different show to you guys, so hopefully everything will pan out with that and we can bring that to you. If not, I'll work on bringing you something different when I have the off season. But yeah, we'll just basically answer some fitness questions and general stuff like that, and if you've got any questions you would want answered, comment down below, let us know, and me and the guests will answer these questions. I'll keep you posted as I'm going along what we're planning on doing. That we're still in discussion, so we'll see what's happening along there. Yeah, I think that's all I got time for today. Like I said, it wasn't as thing. Another good thing though is, I'll leave you with this. I was able to gain more size on my legs, due to the old squatting injuries and other things. It takes a while for my legs to get warmed up. So I found I got to use a lot of machines so I don't get a lot of pain, or I re-tear or re-hurt them old injuries. And that's why I end up doing more volume, because it's not the equivalent of the same of being able to squat or do the other, So like, say, as an example, if you could squat, you do the one exercise basically to make up for not squatting. I've got to do 2 or 3. But you know, so it is what it is. And like I says, I don't push the total failure with that. Close to though, you know, not far off. I try to get, you know, to at least 80%, 90%. Yeah, just got to be real careful with them. But yeah, no, so that's been good. So I will go again this week coming up to the gym, even if the lower back's sore, and then I can adjust and see how that results is going. But I'm positive I have gained more size on my legs, so I expect to gain more size back again on my legs. You can see at me max, I had like my legs were up to like anywhere to like what shit, but I was a lot fatter, you know, 34, 33, 34 inches. So, but you know, it will be about more how they look. So I'm not really worried. It's a little bit difficult though because my head goes, oh, I can't get small. I can't get small. I think it's fighting that temptation of always having that little man syndrome where I'm thinking I'm getting too small. But yeah, was it muscle dysmorphia? I think a little bit there. So I've just got to let that go. And finally, I'm starting to let that go. Like this is one of the longest times I've stuck to my nutrition and did what I had to do, and not let me shrink and worry about that, and not let my mindset change that. So you know, if anyone suffers with the same thing, you know, it's hard, but you know, like you will look better if you're a lot leaner anyway, and then it's easier to, you know, get leaner again. Like, you know, so as an example, I probably wouldn't have to spend as long on the cut on so far have I've spent. So I've had to spend a lot longer on the cut due to, you know, having that problem the whole time and not letting myself lean out correctly. But fingers crossed, everything keeps moving along smooth. I will bring you a new update coming soon. Any other content you guys would let us know. I've got a Discord there. Join Discord if you would want. There's a paid membership and a few other things as well. You get a few extra perks and other things. I am taking on more clients too, so if you want coaching services, I can provide that for you. And if you check my Instagram or a few other things, my TikTok, you will see other transformations I've done of past clients and other things. Usually I break your transformations down into a 6-week program, so then we can get the most out of that 6 week as we're going along. Depending if you were planning on prep or other things, we would extend it and do a longer transformation or on your goals of what you need. But usually we break it down, just makes it easier, so then you get small goals to reach each time as we're getting through these goals. Right, stay tuned for more content. Hooray and goodbye.